Hello, good afternoon and welcome. And here's another video. And today I'm looking forward to showing you how it is I've retipped these cues here and here using my brand new cue lathe just here. Not massively exciting, I know, but tell you what, it's certainly something that every person that plays pool needs to learn how to do. So, as you can see, we have a battered old tip on this cue of mine. The first thing we have to do is remove the tip with a brand new Stanley knife blade. This one hasn't come off completely clean, so I'm going to have to scrape as much off as possible. It is a bit stubborn, so I'm going to have to use my tip sander. This will ensure that the end of the cue is completely flat. I'm now scoring the ferrule slightly to ensure that when I glue the tip on, it will sit firmly against the cue. You need to sandpaper the underside of the tip to ensure it's rough enough to actually stick to the top of the cue. Use a figure of 8 motion on the sandpaper on a flat surface until the bottom of the tip is completely roughed up. Make sure to tape around the top of the ferrule to ensure that any glue that squeezes out doesn't get on the ferrule or the cue. I always use gel glue here since it gives me a little more time to secure the tip in position. Once I've applied the tip, I give it at least a minute of downwards pressure. And after 1 minute, I place the tip clamp in position. Whilst I'm waiting for the glue to cure properly, I'm preparing my different sandpapers, starting at 80, moving to 160, 300, 800, 1500 and 2000 grit. This will ensure that the finish is absolutely perfect. I'm also getting the shaping tools ready too. Now, remove the clamp and remove the tape. You'll often find that some of the tape has glued itself to the ferrule. However, the next step will remove it entirely. Now, using the Stanley knife and holding it flat against the ferrule, cut off any overhanging tip until it is all flat to the ferrule. Use the pencil sharpener to shave off the remaining edges and then get it into the cue lathe. Now ensure that you protect the cue in the rollers, else you will damage your cue. Now that the cue lathe is running, I'm going to use the shapers to dome off the edges. It takes some time, so be patient. Next, I'm using progressively finer sandpapers to buff the edges of the tip until it is completely smooth and flat to the ferrule. And finally, I burnished the outside of the tip with a piece of French polish to stop the tip from mushrooming, and finish it by using my leather burnish. And here's the final result. I must admit, I'm actually really rather pleased with how this looks, and it plays fantastic. So I'm going to have a quick frame using these newly tipped cues. Playing golden 8-ball rules here, although I'm not too sure what the rules should be yet. But I'm just going to set it up like the golden 8-ball at the Saudi snooker, the golden black even. Let's see what we can do with these cues here. Two, four, six. So reds have gone down. International rules. Jinxed by the corner of the lounge. So get the smaller cue. Reds are in play. If you have any suggestions what I can do with the golden 8-ball as well as the 8-ball, put them in the comments please. So I'm going to try and screw down onto that red there. Judge it because I'm not used to the tip on the cue. Now this one's too long, so it's a perfect opportunity to get the smaller cue that I've just retipped and try and pull out a ridiculous shot to the middle pocket. Unlikely that I'm going to get this, but oh, not far off. Okay, so probably should be looking to clear on the yellows here. Start with an upper cushion into the middle, back, and then down. If it goes in. Terrible. I need to take this one first. Holding angle, best I could probably do. Edge to edge. Look to pop that yellow off that yellow in the middle. Always got the back up with the yellow over the pocket. I'm a little bit cornered here. No, I'm not. see how this deep screws. Oh, quite a bit. Okay. Not much going for this red here. Certainly these tips are holding up very well. Phone is going crazy. As are the crowd when they're seeing this frame here. Oh, see if I can get the cheeky double there. Probably not. Pretty close. There you get some action off the ball. Tip is holding up well, I would say. Oh, dear do. That's the way to finish a frame, isn't it? I wonder what I can do with this. Let's put that there and see what the follow through is like. Ooh, nice. So all in all, I'm actually very pleased with the results of my new Q lathe. The tips have come out really, really well. They look professional. They look as if they've been done properly, and the dome on them is virtually perfect in all instances. And yeah, quite pleased. As it so works out, it is also a very useful tool for refurbishing a Q as well. That's sort of like a bit beyond its sell-by date. And I'll be showing you a video of that in the next few weeks or so, because a friend of mine needs his old Q done up. So, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.